You disappeared.
Looks like I'm ladies. Just got my hair on one side.
Look like what? Ladies?
Because it looks like I only have one hair on one side. See? Look.
What is it?
Why is this green screen like this? What's going on?
We need more light?
Come in and out. Like I'm too big.
What
When
is
he
up
puts
with
his
the
hand
green
and
screen?
it disappears like
What is
this.
up with the green screen? What is up with the green screen? There it is. There's the hat. There's the green screen. In and out. What's up? Okay, we got some people. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, welcome. Gather around, gather around. It's Cafecito Time. This will be a quick one. Marisol is about to record how many episodes?
2.
2 episodes of Her Lounge podcast.
Because my husband has still not added that.
What a bad producer. What a bad producer you are, Chingo Bling. So yeah, we're jumping in here real quick. Shout out to everybody tuning in. Y'all are the real ones.
How do you know when people have logged in?
There's a number right here.
Ah, I see it now.
Uh-huh. Let's check the comments. My next tour date is Phoenix, Arizona. You know they're building a wall in Arizona. You know that, right? Biden building that wall. I will be in Phoenix August 17th. Y'all be on the lookout for that.
Chicago, August 31st.
Yeah, we got Chicago as well. Let's see if we have any comments. Okay, we got some comments. Harold Cano. Oh, snap. Chingo Bling in the house. Not Pete. Not Pete.
Yeah, right?
Dang, they said the video is blurry and choppy.
Damn.
What's up with this internet, y'all? What is up with this internet? I don't want to have to switch Wi-Fi's. I guess it's all an experiment. But hello to everybody tuning in. We have Maserati tuning in, Q tuning in, Alfredo Pedrosa. Do we have a question of the day or a topic or anything like that?
Let me think what the last thing I saw. Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It might go too long, but we'll cut it off. So, I watched this thing on Netflix the other day about, I think his name is like Hunter Moore. And he basically goes and I guess people upload pictures that are personal of people's like naked.
Like they hack, right?
And they hack. And there's this website, I think it's called, what was it called? What is Up? Or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And basically this little boy just gets pictures from people, which are uploaded by other people and they're submitted to him and then he posts it on there. But I mean, there was a girl on there whose name was Fist Girl because she stuck her fist.
Hey.
Y'all know. I'm sorry, her name's Butthole Girl, not Fist Girl. I'm lying. Butthole Girl.
Can you say that on Mark Zuckerberg's platform?
I mean, it's a butthole.
What's up? Oh my goodness gracious.
So just saying, y'all.
Shout out to Josh with the comment. So that is on Netflix, and that happened a couple years ago. This website and this person. Whatever happened? What's the update?
I didn't finish watching it because it's never to go to bed. But I did watch up until this girl who, he ruined so many lives. If I'm not mistaken, I think they were finally able to find a case because technically what he's doing is not illegal.
Hacking into people's phones?
It's not really hacking. It's someone else doing the hacking. So he's not hacking. Yeah,
but they said he was in cahoots.
Finally, I'm at the part where they're doing the investigation. So the guy who did the what do you call it?
Hacking,
and him, they found a combo between them, and so basically they have him in jail, and that's where I'm at.
Well, we shall see. That's pretty crazy. Also. Special comment, Nicolas Lopez. He said, after yesterday's live, I got an invite, private message from, look at these scammers, from official Chingo Bling about me winning a 10 grand, but I need to sign up for some BS. Not today, Satan.
Not today.
Bro.
But if you do win, can you share?
Hold on. First of all, yeah, I'm not giving away no 10 grand. Not in this Biden recession. Mark
Can you do the simultaneous
I
sip
left
of
my
the day?
tea over there.
Okay, let me go get it for you.
And maybe ask Rob why this green screen is behaving this way. Maybe if it's more light or something. Mark Zuckerberg.
Where's your TV?
It should be on the count.
It's not on the
Lord have mercy. No, I have no idea then where I left it then. It's got to be around there somewhere. Mark Zuckerberg, why are you allowing people to scam? You know what I'm saying? Sorry, y'all. This green screen tripped me out. Why is Mark Zuckerberg allowing people to scam like that? And then making it so easy to just impersonate me, dog. We about to have beef. Real talk. Check out the merch, man. We got a lot of new merch coming out.
I'm about to do a show and tell.
Okay, Marisol about to do show and tell with some new merch, I believe. Cristina got the same message. Don't give your info to none of these scammers. Belen, look at this. Belen Cerda said, I tried to report, but FB said it doesn't violate Facebook terms. To impersonate me.
And it doesn't, of course. At their convenience.
Harold said you left the tea next to the ashtray.
They can't even see that.
How is this green? It ain't. Anyway. Somebody wants to know when I'm coming to South Bay, Califas. San Jose, is that considered South Bay? Let me know. Big Rome's Barbecue Empire says thank you. Okay, Big Rome, for sure. Let me know if you want to sponsor the podcast. You want to sponsor Cafecito Time. But anyway, y'all beware of scammers. Beware of the scammers. Okay, show them the new merch.
New merch alert. For all my ladies who are chula and picosas.
Andale, it disappeared.
Eso.
Bro, how do we take this?
Oh.
Let me try to take this damn green screen off. Hold on. How do you do this? Backgrounds. Okay. Sorry, y'all. Try to show your merch. Try to show it.
Okay.
I have no idea.
So I'm going to show it right here. Look. Chula y picosa.
There it is. You can see it.
There you go. Chula y picosa. Okay. I have to keep it right here. Our new little crops say, don't worry, be happy.
Her apparel.
And our Heart Girl summer shorts also, don't worry, be happy. Because be happy at any size.
Come on now. Lord have mercy. How do you take this?
At this point, I guess it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I know. But I'm just still curious. I guess I'm going to have to mess with it next time. Okay, add background. It's these backgrounds messing up everything. Huh. Okay.
Well, going back to that subject, I'm obsessed with watching that guy on YouTube who pretends to be like a granny because those scammers, the Microsoft scammers that get all this money, and poor older people are like literally like sending $10,000, $20,000, and it's so sad because they really get them. But this guy, I guess what he does is he pretends to be the person they try to call or whatever.
Yeah, you're talking about the guy on YouTube that catches the scammers.
Yeah.
So, first of all, we get a lot of spam calls. Sometimes you get phone calls from numbers you don't recognize, and you're like, all right, this might be important. And then sometimes they call back to back to back. Have you had that happen? Yeah, it's hot as hell out there. Say what's up, Israel. We're live. We're live on YouTube and Facebook.
We got live with.
Con la raza, compadre.
¿Qué rollo? ¿Qué rollo? Where's the camera?
Nothing.
Hey! What's up, man? I love your house, bro.
Hey, man, you know
It's beautiful, man.
Play the piano for
It
everybody.
needs a little
Hey.
more pixelation.
Oh, this whole thing?
Hey, play the piano. Play the
Yeah.
grand piano behind
Alright.
you. You're sitting
Yeah,
on
like,
it.
I'll be the. Oh, I'm.
Whoa!
Yeah, you're sitting on it.
You're in the fireplace, bro. Be careful.
No te quemes.
RPT. Look at that. RPT Studios. Let's
Hello
go.
from Vegas. Alondra, we will be in Vegas October 7th and the 8th. So get your tickets.
We're going for Tia weekend and Marisol's birthday.
The 8th is my birthday, y'all.
And it's the first annual Tamal Intelligence Agency gathering. SAS.
I'm excited.
Oh, look at this. Scammers be having the same phone number as yours.
One time I got a call, remember, they were saying that they just charged like $1,000 or something onto my Amazon account. And I was like, what? What are you talking about? And I was like, there's no $1,000 charge. I already checked my bank account. Ma'am, I'm telling you, I did charge. I see the charge on your account right now.
Shots fired. Shots fired. This person right here is asking about some drama. I think it has to do with that Tiger music video that started the whole thing. But honestly, let's
no drama in my life.
Yeah, let's all unite and get together and don't fall for the okie doke. There's bigger fish to fry. You know, we got bigger problems, and most of us are all in the same hood anyway. In Texas, we don't really be beefing like that. I think we need to just move forward.
Go to Cristina Montes Hernandez at the bottom.
Okay. Here we go.
So remember, if this is on Instagram and you got a request, it's not official Chingo Bling. It is real Chingo Bling, and Chingo Bling on Instagram does follow his followers back. So if you're a new follower there, he'll follow back.
Yeah.
So that's not.
But don't be like entering your credit card number. I don't know what they be asking for, social security numbers or what. Look at this. Martin says they're impersonating a lot of conservatives on YouTube, asking them for info in WhatsApp, Cash App, crypto. I've never heard about that, but there's just a lot of scamming. Speaking of scamming, speaking of hustlers, boss, don't you know, bro? They done changed it. They don't call it that no more. They call it climate change now. They had to change it because the winters were getting cold too. And they're like, well, I guess it ain't warming.
Okay, but let's talk about the sinkholes that are happening. Is that not weird to anybody? There's some in New York. And New Yorkers are just so like in a zone, go. They just walk around the sinkhole, bro.
First of all, in New York, they be twerking on the subway. You got like crazy mental health people pushing people into the subway, rapes on the subway. I mean, they attack cops. It is quite, hey man, I don't think anybody wants to live in a shithole city. So y'all might want to just put a stop to some of that stuff, man. It's getting real crazy. Josh is saying y'all better get ready for carbon footprint taxes. They're gonna want to limit your movement. They're gonna say, hey, bro, what you're doing and what you're eating is bad for the environment. Have you had more than one steak this month? Why are you not eating your grasshoppers? Eat the bugs. Boss says the earth is getting very hot. Okay, well, you know what else though, bro? There's a lot of scams too, because a lot of these people, like Al Gore, they fly around on private jets preaching about climate change. And then Obama and all these people, they buying up all the beachfront property. They got beachfront property on islands, Martha's Vineyard. They buying coastal properties. I forget who it was. Pelosi bought this big old mansion in Florida. They obviously don't think that the water is gonna rise on the land.
And then her husband went to jail for DIY, but it wasn't just DIY. And they're not talking about that either.
Doing it yourself?
DIY. I'm sorry. Did I just say DIY?
You sure did. You got real Pinterest on me.
DWI. Sorry, y'all. DIY. Oh my god.
That means it's time to do some Cafecito Time. The baby woke us up real early.
It was kind of nice though, because she went back to sleep and I had my coffee by myself. No one bothered me. I was on my rocking chair this morning. In my own thoughts.
In the bedroom?
No, outside by the pool. You didn't see me?
No, I think I was in the breakfast area.
Okay.
But yeah, we got to, I guess, go back to sleep. But I watched the baby sleep. I wanted to see her little face. You know, they're only little for a little while.
For sure.
But everybody right now, get your tea, whatever you got, get your coffee, whatever you got. It is Cafecito Time. The Blings, which I got to update that logo. The Blings are on live. We just want to motivate y'all, inspire y'all. What else?
For sure. Échale ganas.
Échale ganas. Inhale the good stuff. Exhale all the BS. All the hate, all the negativity.
Sasso.
It's magical. I know y'all did it at home. Harold Cano says he's just going to go live in a national forest or a state park down in a van down by the river. Felicia says, hey, y'all, you're the best, Mighty Sword. You're my inspiration.
Oh, thank you.
How many people tell you that a day? Besides me.
Ah.
You know, it's the Chinos and Bill Gates buying up all the farmland. Oh, yeah. I already know. Y'all better get ready.
I'm just going to keep blinking my eyelashes.
Y'all better get ready. Y'all better start paying attention. Y'all haven't seen all the farmers protesting all around the world. Y'all haven't seen how the governments, they want to be good for the climate. They're telling them, hey man, you can't produce that much food because you're polluting. That's what they told the farmers in the Netherlands. They were like, y'all are very inefficient when y'all farm. Y'all using these fertilizers. We don't know what kind of chemicals y'all using. So you're going to have to burn a third of your crops. Come on, y'all. Josh, the homie Josh, he's a member of the TIA, the RPT. He's calling me a shapeshifter, fool. That's how rumors get started, dog. Let me see. Remy, he says, hey, Chingo, what was the first thing made you jump ship to the conservative side? Well, you know what? My boy Rob pointed out something to me today. He was saying, he was like, man, you remember at the beginning of the pandemic that the Houston Chronicle was like, hey, we see y'all working out from home. We want to do a segment. And Rob said we were wearing masks all in the pictures.
I don't recall
working out
that.
outside. He said y'all were swinging kettlebells with masks. Now, I will say this. In the beginning of the pandemic, I think I started really, really already paying attention and peeping game that they were framing Trump with like doing a lot of fake news and false narratives. So I already started catching wind of a lot of the hoaxes. So I was like, okay, so he didn't say that. He didn't say it like that. Or some of the stuff he says actually makes sense. For example, Biden is now building pieces of the wall in Arizona, right? Because at first he's like, not a single foot. Now is shit's hitting the fan, and for whatever reason, all of a sudden. Anyway, even the thing with the masks, like at first, they try to confuse you in the beginning. It's fog of war. It's like they work, they don't work, wear them, don't wear them. So you don't be knowing what to do. But to answer your question, Remy, I think with the lockdowns and then, of course, the Summer of Love, when they were burning, every major U.S. city was on fire. And the news was like, it's fiery, but mostly peaceful. It's like, bro.
It's funny because there's some YouTube videos because we were vlogging a lot during the pandemic. It's funny. We were outside, y'all, and we were walking on the trail. We weren't wearing a mask, but this man passed behind me. And I remember in the vlog, I said, oh my God, this man just passed by me and he didn't have a mask on.
Oh, you said on the vlog.
I said on the vlog,
well,
I was like, wow.
Well, there was so much misinformation. Like Fauci one day would say one thing. First of all, I just posted something to my Twitter. It was a video compilation of like Trudeau, Fauci, Biden, like all these politicians. They were like, if you get the shot, you're not going to catch it. You know, it's going to stop the spread. It's this, it's effective, it's safe, it's that, it's going to work. You ain't going to catch it. Like news people saying it. And now Biden, and then it cuts. It's funny how they edit it because it cuts to Biden saying, hey, folks, as you know, I've tested positive again. La Flama Blanca says, Chingo, I fell in love with your comedy when you did the skits, Masa and the Power. I hope you liked your gift.
Are you the person that brought the Beavis and Butthead t-shirt? If so, he didn't know who to tag, but he wears it all the time. So that's you, yes.
If that was you. Gift. Yeah, I think that was Odessa where they gave me that. It was a Beavis and Butthead shirt and some socks. And it was amazing. So thank you so much. Man, some fire comments. Martina's up on game. He already knows what's going on with the globalists.
And someone said Los Terrenos. You know what's funny? I don't know if you remember on the Spanish TV, it was always like, compre su terreno, you know, por solamente de $5,000 or $500 de enganche, les damos un terreno de
su ranchito, su terreno.
Isn't that crazy how
su
they
trabajo,
were
su
promoting that? So exactly. And now it's like crazy because it's so hard to even get land, you're having to go further out now, like to get something even decent because it's so high right now.
Yes, but I heard that a lot of those too, they're like predatory. Some of those commercials, and they're basically tricking,
Yeah.
almost like scamming you.
Mhm.
Like you still got to pay. There's no roads, there's no water, there's no electricity, there's no like nothing.
Mhm.
Sometimes you still had to go in there and clear out trees or whatever. But that's where you got to do your own research. Okay, Facebook user, come on, bro, you gotta put a picture.
Actually, I think this person asked why he showed up as Facebook user.
Oh, I don't know. They said they weren't sure with the mask which narrative would hurt Trump the worst. So when they nailed it down, they went with it.
That's a good.
Yeah, this one has to do with la viruela del mono.
Mhm.
Even now with the monkeypox, it's going to spread with the kids and women. Man, I don't know if that's true, bro. Unless somebody's doing something inappropriate. You know what I'm saying? We really don't know yet. Check this out. Avi Rivera. Yep, thankfully we were able to get some land up in Corrigan, Texas, hour 45 away from Houston. Here Ivan Ray says I already own 10 acres. I'm trying to get 7 right next to me.
Smart.
Big dog status. We're trying to get a big old ranch like Jay Prince, or if I were to believe it. Oh, look at this one. Hi man, they gonna call you a conspiracy theorist. He said everything going on ain't coincidence. It's all very well executed.
Okay, and here's where I'm going to become a conspiracy theorist even more, okay? And let's come up with another name so that we don't get
I'm already not monetized on Facebook.
I don't want us to get in trouble, but el mono, right?
La viruela del mono.
Let's just say la viruela.
El mono,
Let's say
el mono.
Okay? All right, so el mono según nada más, if you were gay, you could get it, right? But I don't know if you guys recall that a while back, la inyección del chupacabras, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes would cause a few people to show, or caused for people to show up positive for HIV, right? I don't know what it had, but it caused for people to be testing positive for HIV. All of a sudden, there's so many people who've got HIV now and monkeypox and have been vaccinated. But, is it just to me?
Hey, but what about the orgies though? You got to factor in some of the stuff these people be doing. Like,
I know, but I just kind of find it a tad bit odd.
Well, then there's got to be a way to find out. You would think, right? We don't have real journalism. It's hard to get real news in this country, right? All you get is propaganda and spin. But can you imagine if you're able to ask and find out, like, out of all these people that are catching el mono, how many of them are jabbed?
Ooh, I want to ask this person a question. Okay, he doesn't know why he shows up this way, right?
Okay.
But Albert, I have a question for you. How many people now in the military are woke? Because I feel like, and maybe it's just Instagram, right? I could be wrong, but I see so many more people in the military being woke. Do you see that more now that you're in the military, or is it's just social media making it seem that way? Asking about that.
In the meanwhile, check out this meme.
No, you have to go back.
Pinche green screen,
right there.
It's kind of hard to see, but it's that General Milley, and he's like in drag, and it says recruitment is down, and we have no idea why. Some people don't want to sign up because they're like, bro, they're gonna force you to take an experimental medicine and so on. Check this out. As we have questions and comments coming in.
Mm-hmm.
Any book recommendations on your list? Man, I'm reading a few books. One of them is called America's Covert Border War. Basically has to do with like how in Europe they had like a refugee issue where Germany says, hey, we'll take 1 million refugees. And they weren't really vetting some of these people. So long story short, you had a lot of terrorists and jihadists, and you're seeing like crazy terroristic acts in France and in Germany, like gang rapes, and they call grooming gangs. Am I allowed to say that word? But But anyway, our border is pretty open and porous, and the cartels are moving a lot of people. And there's this thing called SIAs, special interest aliens. I believe that's what they call them, where they come from certain countries, but they be having Theos over there. They be having like other cells, like people from somebody in New Jersey is already planning a thing. They're already doing research on how to make an explosive or something. They're getting funding from overseas. Basically, we don't know who's coming in, and it's a fascinating book. It's a little scary. It's a little
scary.
scary.
A drag show for inclusivity in the Air Force.
Adam Carlos with the $1 million comentario. Sheesh. Bro. Remember they were having the soldiers walk in high heels for educating inclusivity? This is a red flag. Words like inclusion, equity, inclusivity, sometimes diversity, sometimes it's a red flag. It means, isn't the Air Force supposed to be united and ready for combat? You know what I'm saying? Aren't they supposed to be training them to work as a team, protect the country, or handle a mission? But now they got them worried about pronouns and white rage, white fragility, white tears. Like, who would want to sign up for that type of treatment?
There he replied. The Facebook user.
Facebook user, where is he?
Right here.
Okay. He says it is more now, it's more woke now, that Biden is letting in the trans population like Obama tried. Usually the younger crowd, but not as much as you might think.
Okay. Well, that's good to hear. What's your thoughts on Skeletor? Oh my God.
Oh, Pelosi.
See, that's hilarious. I hadn't even heard that.
Look at this person trying to be funny. Rumor has it you were the only white sickin to breach the Capitol. Y'all still believe that PSYOP? You really believe that PSYOP of January 6th? You really think that was, oh my God, it was worse than Pearl Harbor and 9/11. Never forget. Boy, I hope you're joking, right, T4L?
El mono, el mono, el mono.
El mono que más aplauda.
El mono que más aplauda.
Ahí viene el mono. Te pega en el mono. Pam, pam, pam. Ahí viene el mono. Tan, tan, tan. Ya no puede ver orgías.
I don't even know.
Ya no puede ver orgías. El mono, el mono, el mono está brincando. El mono. You got to throw in sound effects. Here we go. Josh, the homie Josh. Matthew chapter 24, verse 6 through 8, King James Version. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass. But the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows. Oh, that sounds like Revelations.
Okay. Since day one, when all this mess began, what did I keep telling you?
Oh, it reminds you of the end of the world.
So when I was growing
2 more
up,
minutes.
when I was growing up in church, I was raised Pentecostal, and Pentecostals are pretty strict, right? And so they would show these movies to encourage people to, come to church. And I never understood why they showed these videos, because I felt they were scary, because it talked about shit that's happening right now. And I just thought to myself, how will you ever get people to convert to our religion if all you're doing is instilling fear, right? And y'all, when I tell you I was watching the news when all this mess was happening, I literally turned around and told Chingo, holy shit, I am having deja vu. This is the stuff they talked about at church that we would be seeing. And I would just think to myself, y'all are crazy. This could never happen, right? My sister gives me a call because she lives in Boston, now here, but at the time she was living in Boston.
Woke ass Boston.
And we literally got on the phone and I told her, I said, sister, what does all this remind you of? And she knew exactly what I was talking about. It is the craziest thing because, y'all, these shirts will drop August 15th. Get Right with God will be released.
Better get right with God.
Better get right with God.
You better get right with God.
So come buy your t-shirt if you agree on herappareltx.com, because I can't tell you guys, if you don't have a relationship with God or whoever it is that you serve, but really God, you better start having some kind of relationship because shit is crazy.
And guess what? I think a lot of studies show that when people don't have a relationship with a higher power or have some form of religion, you will find something else will take the place of that religion. Something else will become your religion because I guess humans are just wired that way. Some of y'all might turn CrossFit to y'all's religion, jiu-jitsu into your religion, veganism into your religion, sports, politics. Some people turn the trans ideology. They become such evangelists and activists of that agenda. What I said yesterday on Red Pill Tamales, my podcast, is that our society, and I'm not a Bible thumper, but I'm not one of them preachy, show up at your door and talk to everybody about what you got to do, whatever, like repent. But I will say this, maybe because I'm old, maybe because I turn 43 in a couple weeks. I feel that our society has gotten so rotten and perverse and away from morals and away from decency and away from values that it's like the street light is on and we got to hurry back home ASAP in a hurry. Otherwise, I mean, some of this stuff going on that we've been talking about, that's some Sodom and Gomorrah type shit going on.
Fair.
There you go. Jesus, I love your chick's accent. Yeah, boy. Hey, man. Hey. Settle down over there. Get a cold shower. Get you a cold shower.
I never knew I had an accent until you must be from California.
California?
Because
this guy's from California?
Because I never knew I had an accent until I went to California.
Where are you from, sir? Los Angeles?
And Jerry Garcia said, man, you have a thick accent. I thought he meant like I have an English accent, right?
Hey, compadre, take a look here. These fellas moving in from goddamn San Francisco.
No.
They're bringing that mono. Anyway, go on, do your accent.
I don't have an accent.
I ain't got no accent.
I don't know what you're talking about.
And y'all need to stop trying to California my Texas. All right. That one fell flat. Tough crowd.
All right.
Tough crowd. Oh, look at this one.
Oh, he's from RGB. Well, we kind of have the same accent, y'all.
Oh, well, maybe over there it's a little bit more raza. Like, no me carnal. RGB, it's Spanish. Like, no me ahorita estaba guachando a Mr. Call.
It's a one bad comment.
What a 915, que rollo? RGB's like 915, dude, on steroids. The same people. They just do a lot more drugs.
Oh, okay, hold on. I don't want to skip over Ivan's comentario. He says, I couldn't believe when Osteen blessed the previous mayor, Anise Parker. Which, bro, I'm tired of these Democrat mayors, bro. Every time you look up, they getting caught taking bribes. They hooking up all their people with big $50 million contracts. They got whistleblowers snitching on them. The newest breaking news, and we'll end it here in a minute.
I gotta do a podcast.
Sorry. The newest this last comment. The newest breaking news, they just caught the mayor's office and some people higher ups taking bribes so that during the pandemic, when they shut everything down, certain bars estaban dando mordidas, say, hey, bro, categorize me as a restaurant so I can stay open. Meanwhile, everybody else was having to go bankrupt, lay off employees, sell the house, sell the car, shut down business. But it's a lot of corruption, and we live in the third or fourth largest city, and it's turning into, I dare not say, is it turning into a shithole? Is
your crime rate's going up.
Crime rate is out of control.
It's so out of. I mean,
yes, it absolutely is.
I mean, it's chaos. It's the Wild Wild West. It's no law and order. You got road rage. You got all kind of shootings.
I mean, it's so crazy with the amount of craziness happening. It's like, it's scary. It almost gives you anxiety.
This is how I know it's getting bad in Houston. Juan told me he went to a Pizza Hut, and at the front where you pay, they had the glass window. If you gotta have a glass window at Pizza Hut, there's no shame in the game out here, yo. They have a glass, like a bulletproof window to get your pizza, dude.
Yep. Harold Cano, he lives in Harris County just like us. So much corruption. You think my family immigrated to this country to have just as much corruption? Anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning in.
She meant to say money, so I'm
Yeah.
not either.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in. We appreciate y'all tuning in. Of course, I am on tour. A lot of tour dates on chingobling.com, but my next stop is Phoenix, Arizona.
Come through.
August.
Chicago, come through.
Yeah, Phoenix, August 17th. Of course, we got San Jose, August 24th. Chicago, Chirac, Afghanistan, August 31st. Brea, California, September 14th. Oxnard, September 15th. Don't forget, we also have Salt Lake City. We also have Vegas. I'm a free agent for Houston. I'm not doing the Improv this year in Houston. We're going to be at a different venue. But, yo, we appreciate the love.
All right, we're going to end with a positive quote, y'all.
Here we go.
All right. Your mind will always believe what you tell it. Tell it positive, happy, and optimistic things. You got it? No negativity. Stay positive. Do good. Do you.
Yep.
Don't be a hater.
Thoughts become things. And be careful what you think because your mind can't tell the difference. All right, y'all.
Bye. See you tomorrow.
Peace. A los guachos se cuidan.
Gotta go podcast.
Bye.